Hello there, this is Melik and welcome to episode 1, I guess, of The Wandering Village. This was a game that I'd kind of been keeping an eye on for a while, and it's by the same people that made that Nimbata space drone game thing. At least I'm pretty sure it's the same studio, or the same developers, or the same producers. I don't know. I don't know how game development-y, housey things work, but I know that the involvement was similar. And they were gracious enough to actually throw me a free copy, so I'm definitely going to play it. It's like, isn't it great when you're keeping an eye on a game and you get out of the blue emails? So yeah, let's do this. I've briefly gone into the tutorial just to see if I get on with it, and so far it seems alright. So I'm just going to jump in that again, but obviously I'm going to be a little bit more. I mean, actually, yeah, you know what? Stuff it. Let's jump straight into novice. We don't need that. The tutorial would eventually turn into novice anyway. I am definitely not adept. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Let's put Melik 1 in there, and we'll just get straight into it.
Driven from our homes by the toxic spores, we kept wandering, looking for shelter. But not in our wildest dreams did we imagine what we would find.
The big boy. Right then. So the general gist is, yeah, it's a real-time strategy game. I don't think it's grand 4K stuff, but it's an RTS, and it's got that kind of, it's got a weird blend of soft arty style and then the line arty style for the actual characters. So it's quite nice. And then obviously you can get right up close to the world, and which is nice. I like it, and you can zoom out obviously to get a better view of the village that will eventually work. And it's tile based, you know, like a lot of the times there are little berry bushes and stuff. And then you can zoom out quite a bit, and then eventually you keep zooming out, and you get to see Onbu. Look at Onbu, aren't they cute? In a kind of giant kind of creature with a boulder on its back. So, I don't think Onbu has a sex. I think Onbu is just Onbu, you know? Like, looking at, yeah, just stuff. Sleepiness. Onbu is currently sleepy. Look at the horns. It's got these long horn there, but that one's broken off. Poor Onbu. Yeah, poor Onbu. And then you keep zooming out, and you get to see a world map. With Onbu, and then Onbu just kind of wanders. It's almost like they used the concept in the name of the game. And then he just wanders around, and that's about it, I think. I mean, obviously there's going to be stuff to find. Like I started doing a little bit of scavenging stuff, because you can like send adventuring parties, well, scavenging parties, whatever. I'm just going to turn the volume up slightly on the game sounds. But yeah, I hadn't done, so I'd gotten the basics down. So yeah, we're going to zoom straight back into the village, and we're going to actually build some stuff, because that's useful. That's not how you build things. That's how you build things. So first things first, how many people we've got? We've got 16, so we're going to need at least 8 tents. What it actually is our... Okay, so it does randomize the thing. So where do we want to make our... See, we've got these giant trunks, which I've still never figured out how to do. You need a sawmill for it, and yeah. And then you've got the boulders, which are the stone equivalent of those. Obviously trees. The berries are good. Where's the middle? So the middle's kind of there. So if I want to put something in the middle, it would be around here. See, building half in the sort of rocky areas and half in the foresty areas might not be a bad idea, having access to both. So I'm gonna turn around and build some tents. Like that. I'm just going to switch it to regular speed. We need to have some material storage. So I'm just going to have the material storage right near where the actual materials are. It's probably a good idea. Okay. Buildy. And then just build a road along there. I don't think roads actually take resources. They just kind of make the roads. As you'd expect, it's kind of a speed boost thing. And they are building the things. Let's flag a few trees for chopping. And a few rocks for gathering. So yeah, I'm not like super knowledgeable, but I'm not a complete noob either. I think it's a good sort of place to be in, I guess. I don't know. So air wells are definitely a good idea. Where did I put the water tank? The water tank's there. What I want to do is build a bit more dirt road going up. In fact, I'm going to build it going down as well. Maybe not actually. And then we're going to put some air wells. Because air wells kind of like... they condense. I think they just like basically condense out of the atmosphere. Sort of. We helpfully have in the top left corner, as you can see, a little tracker of how much in the way of resources we have, which is always good. And then we're looking, really, we can have a farm at the other end. Let's build a bit more in the way of road. We could have a dirt road going up. I'm trying to avoid these. These are kind of a bit weird. They're Onbu spikes. And they're made of rock, but it reduces Onbu's trust. So there's a whole trust mechanism with our little adorable. Look at Onbu. And also, it's got 6 legs. It's like, I mean, I suppose when you're a giant creature that's got an entire village on your back, I guess you kind of need a lot of legs. But it's so cute in a monstrosity kind of a way. Anyway, so yeah, I'm guessing that although the rock that we're on is not part of Onbu as such, these little spikes are part of Onbu, I guess. I don't know. Like that giant boulder, yeah, we can mine that and not care. These little spikes, nope. Onbu. Poor Onbu. What are those different pile of rocks? I don't know. Stuff's being built. What are we running out of? Wood. We don't have enough wood. I guess we can choppy these trees as well. I'm just gonna chop down a whole bunch of trees. Yeah, wood is the thing that we don't seem to have enough of. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build a road going... Actually, then again, I don't really know. Let me double check. How big... Well, I'm going to build a farm next to the wood, but I guess the farm here would be probably okay. I need to think about berry gatherers as well, because you can harvest the berry bushes, but it kind of destroys them. I'm actually going to put a farm about here. Yeah, because it can't... Yeah, you can't put the farm on the rocky ground. But obviously you can put it up here. So if I put a farm about there, build more dirt road, and then have a little look for a good bunch of bushes. So there's some berry bushes up there. We can... 40%. See, I don't really know what the efficiency means. All I know is that the berry bushes, you can harvest them and it destroys them, and they sort of regrow over time, but you can build a berry gatherer and then they don't get destroyed, and it just kind of is a constant supply. May actually end up with stuff around there. Yeah, it all looks good. So it all looks good. So yeah, the water tower can hold 100 water, and weirdly 100 salt water. Oh, cool, we've got a farm. Let me just pause it while I figure this out. So, yeah, each building you can assign people to. Well, not each building, but many buildings that produce things. So there's like one person assigned to each air well to produce water. I may actually just temporarily unassign a worker from one of these, which then technically is disabling it. Yeah, I'll disable that for now, because I think we've got quite a bit of water. And then we're gonna put some fields in here, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. So kind of like this, I guess. I don't think it makes a huge amount of difference, but you just kind of throw some farm plots in there. There we go, that's loads of farm plots. And what are we doing? Plant and harvest. Apparently beetroots. Yeah, we'll have 2 people doing beetroot duty. What else do we have? We have a research building, which I'm going to just shove over here. And I am going to send the dirt road down there, I guess. Carpenters and stonecutters. Okay, so there's plenty of space down there for them. That's basically, they just turn the raw materials of stone and wood into more advanced versions of the same. So yeah, that's pretty much that. And that would be my kind of village center, because you get decorations as well, little flower beds and stuff. Kitchen. That's what my research needs to be, kitchen. So, what have we got in our grid? We've got 5 employed, 11 unemployed, and then out of the unemployed, 11 of them just are general workers. Employed are people that are like assigned to a building. So, we've got 2 farmers effectively, and 2 researchers, 2 farmers, and 1 water harvesty person. It looks like they're cutting those trees down because they're in the way of the farm. Good, good. And since we've got a bunch of rocks just here, I'm going to flag them for harvesting. It's kind of weird that they will like hang balloons off them. I feel like that's an inefficient way of targeting or flagging something for extraction. But hey, maybe that's me. Maybe I'm the one that's crazy, huh? Worker posts. Worker posts are useful, but I've not gone crazy with them yet. Kind of wish I'd put the road 1 over to the side now, but hey. These things are what they are. Yeah, because the way it works, this is my basic understanding of how the worker huts work. At the moment, anyone who's employed in a building, that's what they do. Cool. Everyone else is unemployed, but they then find stuff to do. And at the moment, there's a lot of general workers, and they do carrying stuff, building stuff, harvesting stuff. So they just kind of amble about figuring out jobs to do. But the worker huts allow you to then specifically have, I want you 5 to be harvesters, and that's all you do. No matter what's happening, harvest. And if there's nothing to harvest, sit around doing nothing. So that's what I believe that's all about. So yeah, we'll see how it goes and how we get on with things. Still don't really herbalist and ecologists. See, I did begin to build these, but yeah, just to get myself a kitchen, basically. What is this? What was that? What was that flag? It was red. Why was it red? I think it was because it was full. I might just chuck myself another water tank somewhere. Yeah, we're gonna... Oh! Onbu's waking up. I'm glad it doesn't roll around in its sleep. Hello, Onbu. And there it goes. Look at it. Look how adorable it is. And here you can see Onbu stats. 1.8 beats per minute. So Onbu's heart doesn't beat very fast. But when you're this big, I guess it kind of makes sense. Because like mice, their hearts are going a million miles an hour. And ours are slower, you know. So I guess the bigger you get, the slower your heart needs to beat. I guess it's probably got a very big heart. So yeah. And yeah, Onbu is just ambling along, doing Onbu stuff. I think Onbu's actually the name of the species, not necessarily the name of this particular one, but I could be wrong on that. Oh, look at that heart rate, 2.3. Oh, building a bit of a sweat up there, Onbu. And as you can see, Onbu is slowly making its way down the path. And this circle is just basically what we can see. Oh, there's some kind of ruined settlement there. It'd be nice to be able to scavenge that, but we haven't got a scavenger hut yet. I've got some idle folk. Well, I'll tell you what, if folk are idle, do that. And then I guess we also could do with, I'm going to build more dirt road. And just say, hey, cut down these trees. Gives people something to do. So yeah, this environment that Onbu's walking through is kind of like a weird pink mushroomy mountainous region. I have no idea. And there are different biomes. But yeah, this is like a mountainy mushroom biome, I guess? I don't know. How's the farm getting on? I think it's starting to produce stuff. We've got 3 beetroots. 3 beets. If I chop down a few of these trees, I'm going to have to walk a little bit further off-road, but that actually seems to me to have a few, I can get a 45 efficiency. $49. 54. See what I'm saying? That goes down to 49 because you'd have to cut some down. But yeah, I think a 54% efficiency here. It's a little bit out the way, but at least it'll produce plenty of berries. Alternatively, I could just think stuff it and then just chuck it here and just hope that new berry bushes grow. Maybe we can make them grow. Collects berries from nearby berry bushes without damaging them. The more berry bushes around, the more efficient it is. Yeah, it's not necessarily... I mean, there's 40% efficiency. $40's not bad, although 45 would have been better. Oops. That's actually really, really good. Like, for middle of the village, it's pretty good. Well, there's a road there now, and I'm not redoing it. It's just whether or not I want berry collecting right in the middle of the village. Yeah, stuff it, let's get it built. And that's that. We can then just get rid of these. Because again, that's also... See, when we harvest them manually, like I say, it's... Well, there's a mushroom there. Let's get rid. That's a little where we are. Oh! Nomads. Group of nomads looking for a new home. Well, we will pick you guys up and see about getting you somewhere awesome to live. Because, you know, we obviously have this awesome place. And what you can do as well, you can increase the priority. So you've got like high, even higher than that. Little thumpy steps. I actually think its paws are kind of adorable as well. Look at the moss and the dangly bits. I don't know what on earth they are. They're just kind of root things. Is it like... It's like the equivalent of body hair? Or are the trees the body hair? I have no idea. All I know is Onbu's just wandering around. And, yeah, just doing Onbu things, I guess. We've got 0 beets again. I think it's just we probably could do with just adding another person to the farm. Just let's go crazy. Let's go crazy. And I've got bleepies from my phone. It's like no bleepies allowed. We're actually gonna re-enable that. Let's see what we got now. 7 employed, 9 general workers. Okay. But yeah, we want more beets. Beets. What are you thinking about? Thinking about being hungry? Well, until the kitchen's made, you're just gonna have to survive on not particularly much. Scavenger hut. Yeah, we're gonna go scavenger hut. So, kitchen. We now have a kitchen available. I'm gonna build the kitchen just opposite the berry gatherer. Although that does technically mean destroying a berry bush, which is really not a clever thing to do. I don't care if it's off-center. There it is. Yeah, shame we can't just move. Reproduction. Does that mean that... that they'll make more of themselves? Possibly. But yes, having random nomads and picking them up just to increase the population size is definitely good. 60 wood, 95 stone. So far, so good. I don't know whether there's a way of me being able to see, like, how many jobs are currently outstanding. Like, every bush that's flagged to be destroyed, every building that needs to be built, every bit of road that needs construction. I don't know. Maybe? Maybe? Just so that I can see, out of those 7 general workers, how much work do they actually have to do? I don't know. But we are going to leave it there for episode 1. Hopefully this is intriguing you guys as much as it is intriguing me. And I guess I will see you next time. But until that time, cheerio.